It's hilarious.
Yeah.
Good morning. Oh my goodness, it's beautiful out here this morning. I'm getting on trail here at 8:30 at Hogpen Gap, and the goal is to get either all the way to Unicoi or to the shelter just before there today, making for either a 10-mile day or a 14-mile day. The weather this weekend, now it's just looking bad for Saturday night, so I'm thinking I'm gonna stay out. I'm gonna stay at a shelter Saturday night, but I don't know, I'll look at the weather again tonight. I've had a couple people offer to me to stay at their hotel room because Hiawassee is getting expensive / full. So we'll see. But I'm happy to be back on trail today and excited for what today has in store. What I've learned is that it is not uncommon for people to slack pack this section from Hogpen to Unicoi. I actually shared a shuttle this morning, thank you Grace for the ride, with two people who were slack packing, and went out to lunch and dinner with a few other people who had done the same. So I don't know, I didn't realize how common, I guess, slack packing was. But that's cool. It's a good way to get 14 miles done and dusted without carrying the weight of a pack, I guess. Tree over here looks like it's screaming. Look at the back of someone's throat. Maybe I'm just seeing things. I have a potential female issue. I think I started my period, which really sucks because it's 5 days early and I'm prepared for like one emergency overnight, but not for 2 nights. So I'm gonna make sure it's not a false alarm, and I might end up going back to Hiawassee today because I need to go to Ingles. There's a free hiker shuttle that leaves Unicoi at 4 p.m. Problem is, it doesn't come back until tomorrow morning. I really hope it's just a false alarm, but yay, female issues. This is the top of Sheep Rock Top. Not much in the way of views, but cool campsite. I think Far Out says we'll get a view a little bit further down. Okay, I think I've worked out a solution. It's not ideal, but it's a solution. So if I get to Unicoi by 4, I can take the shuttle to Ingles. There's not a shuttle back to Unicoi today. However, there is a shuttle to Dix Creek Gap. And that would put me like 20 miles ahead on the other side of Trey. However, I could do that section SOBO. And when I get to Unicoi, again, go back into Hiawassee, resupply, and then take the free shuttle back to Dix Creek Gap, and then continue on NOBO. If it sounds like I'm speaking another language, I mostly just need to think out loud. But it's just so inconvenient. Like, why couldn't I have started this morning before I left town and could have gone to the store? But I think that's just what I'm gonna have to deal with. Maybe I need to carry like 2 extra nights worth of stuff. Oh, I don't know. I'm learning. I knew it was going to be irregular. Also, sorry dudes who are watching this, but I want to be authentic in what I'm sharing. Ooh, good rock. That's cool. Hold on. Pause for rock. Anywho, sorry dudes who are watching this, but this is like a reality of something that y'all don't really have to think about on trail and females do. I personally choose not to use a Diva cup just for sanitary reasons. Like, I'm wearing contacts out here and that is all I will say. And yeah, so I have to deal with the repercussions of that, and this is one of them. So we're gonna get creative. All right, let's see. We've done 4 miles. It's been an hour and a half, so moving pretty good on this section, about 3 miles an hour. So I should be able to make that 4 p.m. shuttle down into Hiawassee. Oh, that's pretty wild. What in the world is going on with this tree? That was crazy. Is this the worst camera angle in the history of mankind? Possibly. But welcome to this episode of What Does Sunrise Have for Lunch? And yes, I have officially decided to keep my trail name Sunrise. That's how I've been introducing myself, and it's stuck. I have an Ingles sub that I packed out from Hiawassee yesterday. I'm very excited. I am kind of sad because I forgot to get the little mayo packets that go in it, so it's gonna be dry, but that's fine. Oh my gosh. The man put the mayo packets in here. And mustard? Well, there you went. This has been What is Megan having for lunch? Back on trail after lunch. I always feel like it is hard to get restarted after sitting for a little while because my muscles get all stiff. It takes them like half a mile to get back going again. I know I should probably stretch before I sit down for a little while, especially the pace I'm moving at today. I'm moving a little faster than I have been, so that lactic acid builds up. Science. Oh, it's pretty. The sun's coming out a little bit now. Got kind of chilly sitting there for lunch. The wind blowing and the clouds, but now the sun's out again. Also, I've pretty much settled on the plan. If I can make it to Unicoi by 4 and get that shuttle, I'm gonna catch that 5 o'clock to Dix Creek, hike a few miles so that I don't have to do 16 tomorrow, and then hike SOBO to Unicoi, possibly stay the night in Hiawassee because I am gonna need to resupply. And then we are heading on to Franklin. I mean, that's the next resupply place, but North Carolina! That's so exciting to think I'm gonna be there early next week. Yay! I'm gonna see if I can zoom in on it through the trees, but you can see Braston Bald super well from here. See the tower on top of there? It's the highest point in Georgia. I feel like I just stepped into the Lord of the Rings set. have miles to make. But this is so pretty. I love a mossy, ferny area. It's a little beetle. Hey, buddy. Oh, you're gonna hide? I'm finishing my last climb for the day. Well, that is on this bit. If I decide to do a couple miles on that SOBO section, then I have a little bit more climbing to do. Whew. This is Blue Mountain. I guess because it makes you feel blue when you climb up here. No, I think it's because the mountains look blue. Blue Ridge Mountains? I don't know. I just passed two of the guys who I was shelter hopping with back at the beginning. So it's pretty cool to see some familiar faces around here. So downhill to Unicoi. I'm gonna go get dinner at Ingles and pick up some things. Maybe a can of Pringles. Been craving salt and vinegar Pringles. I don't know why I didn't get some yesterday, but I can get some tonight. All right, see you down at Unicoi. I don't know if you can see from this video, but down there is the road I'm dropping down to. This is a steep descent. Let me stop to talk to you guys. I'm pretty sure that mountain straight ahead is Trey Mountain, and I will be going up and over that tomorrow. Guess what I just got a glimpse of? I don't know if you can see it, but there's the parking lot, which means we're so close. I know I was just in town yesterday, but I'm excited that I have an excuse. I mean, I'm not happy that I'm in pain. I do need to grab some ibuprofen. Ladies, you get it. Guys, sorry again. But that does mean that I get an Ingles apple fritter, possibly a sub for lunch tomorrow, and dinner. So I'm trying to stay positive, look on the bright side of things. And I have 30 minutes till my shuttle gets here. So I'm gonna keep slowly making my way down the mountain. Made it to Unicoi Gap. I have Verizon, and surprisingly I have really good service here. So that's good.
Go back to Ingles, and then I'll go to Dick's at 5.
Today we did 14.24 miles here, just at the shuttle, waiting to go into Hiawassee, and then I'll go over to Dick's Creek.
I've enjoyed it.
I'm not going to have these.
Alrighty, well, I enjoyed some pizza and a donut on the shuttle over here, and got everything I needed from a female situation. I saw some of the people who I'd been hiking with the first few days at Ingles, so that was a lot of fun. Still need to make a reservation for tomorrow night, but currently I am hiking southbound from Dick's Creek, which I know it's confusing. I'll try and explain a little better when I get to town tomorrow. But basically, this is how I could cover all the miles with the free shuttle service. Thank you to the town of Hiawassee for doing that. Absolutely amazing. So yeah, basically I'll cover this section, and then Sunday I will go back to Dick's Creek Gap. And from there, oh, I'm so out of breath. I'm gonna pause for a moment. From there, I'll continue northbound, but I just need to do this section, and I need to make it back to Unicoi by 4 p.m. tomorrow. So I'm knocking out a couple miles. It's like 16 and a half total. So I'm knocking out a few miles tonight. Hopefully gonna make it to the shelter. It's about 4 miles in. that'll make for a 19-mile day today, which is pretty long, but you know, we're getting in those miles. It's a beautiful day for it. Trail's beautiful, and it's all uphill. The shuttle driver was so sweet. Oh my goodness. She did say though that apparently the ridge runners will be telling everyone tomorrow to get off trail or seek shelter for the night because they are expecting these storms to be bad. I don't know. I mean, there's wind and whatnot, but rain, maybe they're just playing it safe. I'm planning on getting off and going to town anyway with this new plan and hoping to meet up with a friend for breakfast on Sunday. But yeah, so I've got lots of miles under my belt today plus tomorrow, so we just got to make it to the shuttle by 4. I don't love being in a time crunch, but it'll give me motivation to get up and get going in the morning, that's for sure. Well, I feel like this is not something people talk about often. I'm trying to make reservations while on trail. So, you know, in the spirit of last minuteness, I just made my reservation for Hiawassee tomorrow night, and they give a through hiker discount. So once again, just raving about how great Hiawassee is for hikers. But I had service in this one little spot on trail, and if I moved literally 3 feet to the side, my call would fail. So bless this woman and her patience as we tried to get the reservation secured for tomorrow night, but we're good. So camping tonight, hopefully at the shelter. It's in 2 miles. We have an hour until sunset. It's uphill. We are moving. Whew, but we're gonna get there. I'm gonna go ahead and do my end of day vlog right now, and if anything else exciting happens, I'll let you know. But when I get to camp, pretty much gonna set up the tent and go right to bed, because today has been just at 18 miles. It'll be like 18.2 by the time it's all said and done. I'm feeling good. The spot on the back of my right heel has started acting up as I was descending into Unicoi. So I think I need to take care of that tomorrow morning, maybe tape it. I don't know if it's a blister or just like sensitive. Kind of look cracked a little bit. So not sure what's going on there, but hopefully it'll work itself out. Otherwise, today has been a pretty good day. It's been pretty quiet on trail. I've run across a couple people who I haven't seen in a few days, so that was super fun. But otherwise, it's just been a pretty day. The wind's picking up a little bit. I'm ready for bed though. It's kind of nice. I appreciate the hiking from sun up to sundown in a way. I mean, yeah, I did go out of town and go get a slice of pizza, but I'm actually tired when I get into camp, which is not nice when I have to put up the tent, when I have to put words together. But yeah, when I have to put up the tent, that's not super fun to do and I'm tired, but it is kind of one of those mindless tasks now because it's kind of familiar. I've been doing it every night, so it's not so bad. I've got a little baby climb ahead of me and then a half-mile downhill to the shelter, get some water, set the tent up, go to sleep, and get ready to hike another day. I know I'm not going to say it enough, but thank you so much if you're watching these. And if you're enjoying them, don't forget to give the videos a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below with something you enjoy seeing, something you maybe want to see that I'm not really showing. I don't know, I just want to hear back from you guys. It's really awesome to read through the comments. I try to get through them all. I don't always have great service on trail, but it is such an encouragement for me to read what you guys are saying. So thank you to those of you who are commenting and watching and liking and subscribing and all of those things. It means the world to content creators like me. So thank you so much and good night.